Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna Nozawa is stuck behind bars now that her crimes have been exposed. Luna is no doubt wearied, lonely and feeling hopeless, so she may be pleased if she gets updates on a surprise caller. It'd be a missed occasion if we didn't see Luna have some relations in the visiting area now that she's locked up. Luna may assume Poppy Nozawa has come to see her if she gets news regarding an unanticipated appearance. Still, it'd be further fun to see Sheila Sharp come face to face with Luna next. Sheila might be the only character who can match Luna's position of crazy and actually put some fear in her. Although Sheila had some issues with Tom Starr once he started digging into her history, they eventually reached an understanding. Sheila was on good terms with Tom when he failed as a result. Of course, B&B suckers will recall that Tom gave Deacon Sharp and John Finnegan the indication they demanded to deliver Sheila from the structure she was trapped in. Tom also married Sheila and Deacon, so he'd a special place in her heart. Sheila also worked with Paul Hollister and knows he was a really good friend to Deacon. Cleric's desolation may be utmost of the problem then if Sheila decides to visit Luna and give her a piece of her mind. Sheila might admit she's no foreigner to schemes, but she also doesn't tolerate when someone hurts people she cares about. Luna's conduct caused Deacon a lot of pain, not to mention Sheila was hauled in for questioning at one point and faced plenitude of false allegations. Steffi Forrester's hijacking fire might come over too if Sheila's angry about what John Finnegan had to go through. Since Luna reared Sheila and Deacon's world in further ways than one, Sheila may state her displeasure. It's easy to imagine Sheila spooking Luna with a revengeful warning in the coming occurrences. Sheila might advise that Luna had better stopgap she stays locked up since that's the safest place for her right now. Still, Sheila might make a vaticination that it wouldn't turn out well for her if Luna manages to escape or walk free. Luna will have some intriguing caller openings, so stay tuned to see whether Sheila might stop by and rattle her. Will Spencer will spot a close moment between Katie Logan and Bill Spencer. That could leave Will indeed more convinced that his parents' reunion will be passing sooner rather than laterally. Katie will smell that Will's still feeling a little resentful about Bill's once conduct, so she'll do her stylish to completely restore their father-son bond. Hope Logan's shock over what appears to be the cancellation of Hope for the future. Still, Steffi Forrester will ultimately drop a stern claim, so it's possible Hope might get one further chance if she gets the figures over and stays down from John Finnegan. Whatever the case, Hope will indeed tell Finn that it's stylish for them to keep their distance when she runs into him at Il Giardino laterally. Over with Brooke Logan, she'll get fed up with Taylor Hayes' lack of respect. Brooke will demand some changes as she clashes with Taylor formally again. Subsequently, Brooke will surprise Finn when she stops by his office. That'll give Brooke a chance to sound the alarm about untrustworthy Steffi and how she could make an indeed bigger train wreck of Hope's life. Of course, Finn may rush to Steffi's defense and contend Hope's the bone, who's been sabotaging her own life for a while now. At the Forrester manse, Taylor will reconnect with Eric Forrester and may offer updates on why she decided to make a Los Angeles comeback. That said, Taylor wouldn't unmask the whole story since she's caching some news related to her return. Ridge Forrester will partake some close moments with Taylor as she gushes over him always being the love of her life. Taylor and Ridge have a ever bond that could formally again come a problem in his relationship with Brooke. For now, Ridge and Taylor will spend some time reflecting on their romantic history, so they'll still feel a strong connection. The September occasion will bring some special guest stars since Captain Deuce Stevens will have an intriguing hassle with April the lab technician in Finn's office. Lee Finnegan will also pop in, so suckers will see some fun group scenes. Ashley Jones mugged a return appearance that'll air around the same time, so Bridget may join the fests during her B&B comeback. Coming 2 weeks reveal that plenitude of excitement is on the way, so we'll bring you prognostications on this big event and a whole lot more. Taylor Hayes will pay a visit to the Forrester manse during the week. We'll see Taylor spend some time catching up with Eric Forrester now that she's settling back into life in Los Angeles. Although Eric will always be Brooke Logan's biggest cheerleader and support her relationship with Ridge Forrester, he still views Taylor as a good woman who's good of respect. As a result, Eric will clearly be glad about Taylor's return, but he could grow suspicious when it comes to the reasons for her comeback. Eric could fluently ask some questions during this catch-up session and get a bad feeling about what Taylor's not saying. Eric didn't want to ruin whatever time he'd left by making everybody solicitude and feel sorry for him. Of course, Eric filled Donna Logan in early on and ultimately realized most of his family was intimately in the circle, too. That was a tough time for Eric, but he's thankfully made what appears to be a full recovery thanks to John Finnegan's phenomenon cure. Indeed so, there was a time when it looked like Eric wasn't going to make it. Still, Eric may see the warning signs and suspect she's going through some medical drama of her own, if Taylor starts saying cryptic effects and acting cagey. Taylor may play up how she demanded to come home to spend as important time with Steffy Forrester and the kiddies as possible. There may be a sense of pain and urgency in Taylor's voice that Eric picks up on. Still, Eric might push Taylor to give those closest to her updates, if that's the case. It would have been a lot less stressful for both Eric and the Forresters if he'd just been honest about his illness from the launch. We know Ridge Forrester will find out some marvels related to the reasons for Taylor's comeback, so he'll grow near to her this fall. Still, that's commodity that'll really shake up her plot moving forward, if Taylor returned home because she's sick. Do you suppose Eric will pick up on any hints when he interacts with Taylor on the September 18th occasion? Does Taylor have a serious medical problem that Eric might develop a hunch about? Taylor's comeback will get complicated, so stick with us for further prognostications on any stunning news to come. R.J. Forrester will be just as traumatized as his family Steffy Forrester after Luna Nozawa is arrested. Imagine chancing out your first love is a cold thoroughbred killer and you have been sleeping with a sociopath. The Forresters are going to need a lot of remedy. Then's what's coming up next for R.J. Forrester. Keep reading for all new B&B spoilers. The Forrester family will continue toadying over Steffy Forrester coming week on The Bold and the Beautiful. R.J. Forrester's big family cheated death formally again and survived being held hostage by sicky Luna. But, is anyone going to check in on R.J.? R.J. Forrester will play it cool after his gal is arrested for boggling Tom Starr and Hollis, and abducting his family Steffy. Obviously, the Forrester heir will be worried, but for the utmost part he'll be just as shocked as everyone differently and didn't see the signs. R.J. has been smitten with Luna Nozawa since she began working at Forrester Creations as an intern. He indeed forgave her for sleeping with his kinsman, Zend Forrester, and the couple frequently talked about their future together. They were well on their way to being the coming Forrester Creations super couple. Will R.J. Forrester be suitable to stand the idea of his gal behind bars though? Obviously R.J. didn't know his gal at all. B&B spoilers allude that after the original shock wears off, it'll only be a matter of time before R.J. gets a phone call from Luna in captivity. Will Luna be suitable to move Steffy's little family that it was some kind of misreading? Will R.J. go behind his family's back and get Luna counsel?